Okay, guys, this is a little longer version than the short. Okay, in that vision I had with the 24 elders, there was kind of something in the background, and I couldn't kind of quite place it. And I kind of had this image in my head, and I was looking up kind of like a spirally type of almost rose. I don't know how to describe it, but what I found similar to it was the logo of NVIDIA. Please understand, I'm not saying that it is the mark of the beast. But in NVIDIA, if you go and look that up, I'm not going to show you the picture of it, but do yourself a favor and go and look it up. And if you see this spirally type thing, and they have different designs of it, and each one of those designs actually has what looks like an N, like the English N incorporated throughout it. And you know, the funny thing is I'm looking up things that look like the N, okay, on the Hebrew language. One is the Aleph, which it's 3 marks, but it looks like a capital N. Some say it looks like an X. The Dalet, which is a half of the N, not the one. Then you have the Mem, and you also have the Chet, okay? Now, the strange thing about this is, which is really kind of mind-blowing, the Aleph, the Dalet, and the Mem is how Adam is spelt. Weird, right? And I'll tell you the meanings of those letters. The Aleph represents Adam, okay? And, you know, there's a bunch of different words associated with it, meanings, but God, strength, leadership, etc. In contrast, Adam, it can symbolize the humanity, okay? The Dalet represents the doorway or new beginning or a path to follow. Starting to get a little creepy, isn't it? And the Mem represents chaos, physical and earthly. Starting to get a little chills on the back of your neck, I did. But they all kind of look like, have this design feature. And then you have the Chet, which looks like, again, a lowercase n. And this represents life and sin, or also life of sin. And the sin aspect of it, this is what kind of really grabbed me. The sin aspect of it means missing the mark. In other words, the mark of the beast and the irony of missing the mark, falling short. See, it's a mark, but they're saying missing the mark. It kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies, I'll be honest with you. Little hairs on the back of my neck were standing up. But like I said, that was in this background. I generally try and go back into something I've experienced and kind of go over what I was seeing, focus. And that's what I came up with. I mean, that was, you can look these things up, and the reason I'm telling you is I want you to go and see it for yourself. Go and see it. And that should give you chills. That should give you chills. Anyway, talk to you soon. Food for thought.